How did you get radicalized? Me, when I was in grade 11, we had a psych sociology course, and that is when I learned about the bystander effect. The bystander effect was coined. It was coined because there was a whole bunch of buildings, and in the middle of these buildings was a courtyard. Now, one evening, a girl was walking, and she got attacked, and she was being unalived, and she screamed at the top of her lungs for people to call the police, for people to help her, for someone to come save her. Unfortunately, no one did, and she was found unalived. So now the police go to investigate, and they start, because this courtyard is surrounded by all these buildings, and they go and ask people, did you not hear this woman screaming? And they interviewed multiple people who said, yeah, we heard her screaming. And they said, why did you not call the police? Why did you not go and help? Why did you not intervene? Why didn't you do anything? And multiple people said, well, I figured someone else would do it. If I could hear her screaming, other people could, so I just thought someone else would be the one to call. And that radicalized me, because I decided in that moment that I would never be someone who perpetuated the bystander effect. And this has been a large part of what drives me in my life, in my day-to-day. When I saw thing 1, thing 2, and all these right-wing radical men on the internet, I didn't decide to log off. I decided to start making content. I decided to start debunking what they were saying. And to be quite frank, that caused loss in my own life. People don't like loud, opinionated women. They don't like women who argue. They don't like women who go against the grain. I've lost many relationships due to this, but I could not sit by and allow these men to openly smear women and say these degrading things all over the internet and not fight back and not stand up for other women. And through doing that, I learned about intersectionalism, and my knowledge grew, and people called me on the holes in my knowledge. And so I went and bought books, and I've read, and I've grown a well of knowledge to debunk these things and to have conversations, because knowledge is power. But the bystander effect is one of the many things that has radicalized me as a human being. A woman lost her life while everyone watched. Everyone heard. Everyone thinks that they would be the person to do something until they're the person that has to do something. And it's why when Roe v. Wade was overturned, I continued to be vocal on the internet, even though I'm a Canadian citizen. It's why I continue to talk about the things going on in other countries, even though I'm a Canadian citizen and it doesn't affect me, even though all of these things affect us. I went to university for political science pre-law, hoping to help other people. And although I don't use my education for my job, my day-to-day, which is personal training, I'm able to help other people learn and not be a bystander themselves. Because if everyone keeps passing the buck to everyone else, nothing gets done.